I met this girl when I was 10 years old, and what I love most, she had so much soul. Hey everybody, it's Old School Heart back with another review topic for you guys. So, first things first, if you are not a subscriber to this channel, I implore you, I beg of you. Now, I'm not going to beg. If you want to be here, you got to come on your own accord. I hope that you would hit that subscribe button so that you can chime in on our discussions here and be a part of the family. I already love you, so just come on and be a part of the family. You know you want to. And I want to thank my new subscribers for subscribing to the channel. I got quite a few last week, and I just want to say welcome. Thank you. Thanks for all the comments on the Tyler Perry video. There is 1 and 2. Part 1 and 2, because a lot of people are stopping at part 1 and getting angry like I'm agreeing with Tyler. I ain't nowhere near agreeing with that damn movie. That movie was horrible. So look at part 2 if you want to see my criticism of the Tyler Perry Fall from Grace review. Please share this video on all platforms if you can, and please leave a comment. So first things first, I would be remiss if I did not give my condolences to Vanessa Bryant and the family on the loss of Kobe Bryant and her daughter, Gigi Bryant. I'm still not accepting the death yet. I'm still in shock. It takes me a while with deaths to accept them. I'm still in that surreal state where I see it, but I don't believe it. And I know that some of you guys can attest to that as well. It just takes me a while to get to the part where I actually realize that this person is gone. And so that's why I am in the whole process. And I'm just at a loss. I'm just shocked. And it was sad when I heard it, and it's still sad. And so, you know, we're still trying to go about our day and realize, you know, the impact that this has on all of us. And this is weird. This is just a weird state to be in. Leave a comment if you feel the same way. It's just surreal at this moment. It's a lot of things going on as well. So it was a lot to take in. So condolences to that family. I'm sending you positive vibes and prayers, and just hoping that as you adjust to this change, because we never get over a death. I always say we just adjust. As you adjust, I hope that adjustment day by day gets easier. As easy as it can get. And so rest in power to our king, Kobe Bryant. So today's video is going to be a review on the Grammys. Now, I told you guys in my last video that I am not a full Grammys watcher. I refuse to sit there for 4 hours, 3 hours, how long it takes to get through all of the Grammys. And I don't want to see everybody anyway. I'm like Issa Rae. I just root for people that's black. And the artists that I like, and those are the people that I want to pay attention to. So I did not watch the whole Grammys. I just want to say my little 2 cents about it and then go on about my business. So the Grammys, Alicia Keys hosting. I think Alicia Keys does an okay job at hosting the Grammys. I did say on Facebook, I think that a part of her contract is that we listen to songs that we ain't never really gonna pay attention to outside of her being on the Grammys or hosting the show. I was a fan of Alicia Keys. I haven't been since the album with If You Ask Me, I'm Ready. If you ask me, I'm ready. The Unthinkable album. I don't know what that album was called, but that album was dope. If you have not listened to that album, I would say listen to that album. But that's the last time I listened to Alicia Keys. I'm just not feeling her music. Not necessarily her and her antics and what she says online, but I'm just not feeling Alicia. And so I know that a stipulation of hers has to be that if she hosts this show, she at least sings 3 times. So I did see highlights of her singing 3 times, actually. I know she might have sung more than that, but I saw her singing at least 3 times. At the beginning of the show with Boys to Men, which I think that she should have sung the first part of that and just let them take on the rest of that, because her blending in and trying to sing with them was a little bit much. And I know that they did this in quite a hurry because of Kobe Bryant's death being announced on the same day as the Grammys. But I just feel like Alicia should have just let Boyz II Men handle that first tribute. And she could have sung at the beginning. As far as the other songs, trash. I don't care. I'm just not an Alicia Keys fans anymore. Let's see what else happened. The one thing that I really, really enjoyed was a tribute to Nipsey Hussle, and they added Kobe Bryant to that tribute. What I loved about that tribute is Meek Mill, you could tell that those lyrics were sincere, that he had just wrote them not too long ago, and I felt the pain in his voice. I know actually hearing about Kobe Bryant dying and then doing the tribute to Nipsey Hussle was a lot for Meek Mill. I am a big fan of Meek Mill. I love him, and I loved his part of the performance. I thought that they did a really good job. And if you know me, you know that I am a big Kirk Franklin fan. And so anytime he's on anything, I'm happy. It was his birthday. I know that that was super, super hard for him to give that tribute to Nipsey Hussle, find out about Kobe Bryant, and then still celebrate your 50th birthday party. So shout out to all of them for giving him such a beautiful tribute. I thought it was really nice, and I'm glad that the family enjoyed it as well. I wish he would have won the Grammy last year for his album, because to me, he beat Cardi B's album. I liked Cardi B's album, but I loved Nipsey Hussle's album. And last year, I was bumping it. Before he passed away, I was bumping that Nipsey Hussle album. It was that dope. But I'm glad that they're able to recognize when it's time to give due. It's great to give due. Lizzo. I love that Lizzo won her awards as well. People are really, really hard on Lizzo. Really, really hard on Lizzo because Lizzo is seen a lot more than what we would want to see out of somebody. And because we see a lot of her, we see a lot of what she represents. And as a big girl, I'm with her, it can be overwhelming for some. For me, it is quite empowering to see a girl say that I love my body now. And I think that, as we have this discussion about Lizzo and, her antics and doing too much and all this other stuff, you have to ask the bigger person the question about how they feel about it. And she has gotten me to a place where, even, I would do videos like from here on up and sometimes. Now I don't do that anymore. You get to see the fat, it is what it is. What else happened at the Grammys? So Lizzo won. I was about to say ASAP Rocky run, but Tyler, the Creator, won. Who else won? Anderson .Paak won. I'm trying to think of other people that won because I didn't look at the whole thing. But let me get down to what I really, really want to talk about. Let me get down to the nitty and the gritty. On my last video, I talked to you guys about PJ Morton, and I wanted to see what category he would win. And I was saying the way that the Grammys has been lately, they've been very selective about how they pick Black artists, what categories they pick Black artists, and with whom these artists work with. So PJ Morton, he was nominated for 3 Grammys, like I said on the last video. One was with Jasmine Sullivan. Another was for Best R&B Album. And then I think it was Best Duet or something, R&B or whatever, which he won, which he sung with JoJo. So the category that he won in is the one with JoJo. And like I said, I wanted to see if they were going to do it again. And I don't know what it is about the R&B section. And if there is a white artist feature, that is the one that they are going to select. I'm not saying it's a bad song. I love the song. I love PJ Morton. I love his lyrics. I love the musical arrangements. But quite funny to me to see that PJ did win with JoJo. And it just shows what the executive said, that is rigged, that is based on popularity, that is based on who likes what at the time, what record executives are asking for, and all of that. And I don't know if you guys knew that, but an exec who's actually suing the Grammys right now for harassment and something else, she came out and said that the Grammys was rigged. And so, you know, like I said, I was right. You know, I think this year they tried not to rob Black people as much because of all the backlash. But I still feel as if the Grammys wants to keep Black people around, they're going to have to do better. Otherwise, you know, there are other things that we need to be thinking about. Soul Train. I have no idea why Soul Train Awards went away, but that needs to come back. Not a big fan of the BET Awards because they can be very selective and have popularity issues either, but as well. But, you know, bring back Soul Train Awards. You know, but the Grammys knows that in order for them to have anything involving music, they need Black people. We are the creators of its popularity. From rock music to country music to R&B music to jazz to blues, you ain't doing it without us. And so let me know how you guys felt about the Grammys. What was your best performance? What was the worst performance? Who do you think was robbed? What do you feel about PJ winning with JoJo? There's so many things and so many layers to this conversation, but I did want to bring you guys a video in which I reviewed a small portion of the Grammys. The Old Town, Lil Nas X, he won an award too. I ain't a fan of that little boy, but it is what it is. But let me leave a comment down below. Share this video. Let me know how you feel. This is Old School Heart. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Rest in power once again to our King Kobe Bryant. Talk to you guys on my next video. Bye-bye.